Oh, it wasn't that. It was that one of the microphones is unplugged from the board.
Yeah, it should be the one that's not on the table.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will re-unplug it.
So I traced it. I traced it back. I mean, you can definitely please double check the work, but that should just be the mic we're not using.
Test. Test.
Yeah, that went full red.
Uh,
What?
can you tap the other mic, the one that's on the floor? Yep, we're good.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
I don't know. I'm just, I'm a pain in the ass, I guess.
Been working a lot, huh?
Dude.
Put some hours in.
I did on Wednesday, I did a 12-and-a-half-hour day.
Fuck.
Yeah. And the reason that happened is because that was the day that she, decided, I know I shouldn't be coming in, but I'm going to come in. I'm on a hot streak. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Brewnomics. Episode 171 for your viewing pleasure. It's my radio voice. I'm testing it out. It's fucking great. Isn't it?
Chair's super low.
Chair is low. Get low.
It was really hard for me to keep it down. Like, I could have made this an absurd list, but I tried really hard to keep it around 10.
Okay. I haven't seen a lot of these, so I'm gonna...
Well, you guys, you had your option.
I know. I tried to. I'm gonna take the list home and put them on.
You've probably seen a fair amount of these.
Oh, about half.
Yeah.
Probably about half.
All right. Well,
But we'll talk about that when we start.
you had your chance.
Do you want me to do a background recording or no?
I don't give a fuck what you do. It's your life. I think we'll be all right, though.
Okay, because I don't even have anything plugged in. So you know what? Never mind.
No, I think just having the Chromecast.
Okay. Everybody's silenced their mini computers, their pocket computers.
Okay. Yeah, I was just
You're
doing
retweeting.
a final look, making sure.
Oh,
Silence your fucking porn devices.
yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, Indie Angel. Hello. By Ghost Squad. Retweeted our thing, so they're probably watching.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Which one are we starting with?
We're gonna do it with the Jubilee.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck. Oh man, I hope Army Steve will work here.
Also retweeted by Anthony McKay. Hey, Anthony. What up? Oh, do you need me? Here, I'll pop it with my ring.
No, maybe.
Or do you want it on the show?
I want it on the show, but if it's gonna
I've got
be
keys. I have one on my key
inconvenient.
ring.
Do you?
Yeah. It'll be festive. Because it'll be like Jingle Bells.
Yeah, we'll call it that. Cool. All right. Well, whenever you're ready.
All right, we're going to
ready?
start the show in 3, 2.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another Brewnomics podcast. Happy holidays again. I'm Jerry.
I'm William.
Paula.
All right. It's going to be a fun one. This time, we are going to be, doing our beer thing like we do. But we're also going to be talking about our top 10 Christmas episodes and TV shows.
Yay!
In no particular order. And it might be more or less than 10.
Get a whole, like holiday story wrapped up in 20 minutes. Or 40 minutes.
I love TV episodes or Christmas-themed TV episodes. I love TV episodes. Just leave it at that.
Like TV.
A lot of people do, Jerry.
That's why it's so popular, especially being in the golden era of TV. But one thing that's been around as long as TV episodes are, episodes about Christmas. So we're going to be talking about some of our personal favorite ones. This is, not an objective list. None of these are. There's no such thing. But this is probably as close as it gets.
At least for what's out there right now. We're not putting Happy Days on our list. Spoiler
Oh.
alert.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
way to jump the shark on that one.
But
See what I did?
yeah, I did.
Said it
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, but as always, we're going to start with the beer, and of course, it's the winters, so we're going to keep drinking winter's beers. Our first offering is from Deschutes, quite a popular one. If you haven't had it, go out and grab it. It is their Jubilale, a festive winter ale, coming in at 6.7%. On the bottle, cozy up fireside with this festive winter ale full of spice notes and a robust malt character of toffee and dusted cocoa. An original since 1988. This beer's almost as old as we are.
Almost.
Almost.
On Untapped. By the way, this is a beer that changes from year to year, just a little bit. They always kind of mix with the recipe, so you're never quite sure what you're going to get from year to year, which is kind of a nice thing. But there's usually a good mix of herbs and spices with this winter ale. But on Untapped, very, very popular. 132,000 total check-ins with looks like one rating until 91,000 ratings. It reads out a dark malty celebration ale with layered flavors and beautiful balanced hopping. Jubal Ale pours deep garnet in color, medium-bodied, with notes of chicory, earth, spice, and fruit. To beer lovers, it's like Yule fire and family. End.
End. No, well read, well said. We've been drinking Jubal Ale for a long time.
Yeah.
Every year, I think, look forward to it. I know it's Paul and I's personal favorite. There have been many Christmas, winter, time year parties where we both show up with a 6-pack of Jubal Ale.
Except for that year when it sucked.
1 year, I remember. There was 1 year, and it was like the second or third year we tried it where it sucked. But other than that, it's always been a classic. This year is another classic. I really like this year's version. It does have that chocolatey cacao-ness to it. I have been drinking this one a lot, and that's why when I was looking at winter beers, I was like, we've never had Jubal Ale on the show? It's fucking bananas. But it's one we could have every year because, like you said, it changes a little bit, much like the Fa La 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 and others do. But anyways, short story long, 375.
375. All right, my friend. PK? Your thoughts?
I'm always excited when this comes out. You know, when it gets a little bit cooler and you're looking for beer and then you see Jubal Ale, and then in which case it's a very jubilous time because of that. I always give this beer to people or encourage them to try it if they haven't. I had one guy call it Jubilale, like literally, like he's like Jubilale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I won't say where I was at a beer store looking for it, but they had one employee who I feel like was a hire of just because he was a friend or something because he didn't know shit about beer. But he pronounced it like something really weird too. Like Jubal Ale or something. I can't remember what it was. I was just like, wait, what? Oh, the Jubal Ale. I was, but it is. I think it's a fun word to say.
I think it's a great name and a fun word. And this beer to me is a 4.0. I like this year's batch. I highly encourage everyone to go get a 6-pack. Sometimes you might get it for like fucking $8.
It's a very well-priced one, always, and every now and then it is on sale. I guess it is a really interesting word if you've never heard it said and you've only seen it. Because it is Jubele. I don't know. I would just think beer, so the Ale is clearly ale.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's not Jubale.
Jubale?
So,
Ale?
yeah. Anyways, moving on.
Well, my thoughts on it is, yeah, I do agree that every once in a while you can have a bad batch. And there's something kind of funky sitting with this year's batch for me. I just get a weird flavor burn on the back. Like in the back of my tongue, kind of on the side of my cheeks that I'm not sitting pretty with this year. I don't know. Because I've had this and I agree with you guys. Like, it's usually great. I don't know. Maybe it's just me or something.
I farted in his cup.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to give this 275 this year.
I was angry at
I wish that it was. It's one of those things that I'd look forward to. You know, it's like getting a good present and then, you know, you open it, you tear off the wrapping and it's not what you thought it was. It sucks.
Your taste is just evolving with something different.
Maybe.
Yeah, this year's batch is not for you. It's cool.
Yeah, because I do. I look forward to it, and yeah,
You're still at
I'm
the
right there.
table.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
All right, moving on.
Well, okay. I still think get it. You
Yeah,
know.
get it, try it. You're either gonna like it or you're gonna hate it.
Either way, life will move on.
Well, Deschutes is everywhere, so it's a brand that people are really they know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Deschutes is great. Deschutes is one of those breweries that have become like greater than themselves in the sense of so many other breweries have come from. Yeah, I started at Deschutes, kind of worked my way up through there, and learned a lot, and I was able to go on and move on to other things. They're really good like that. New Belgium's another one that's a great standard for that. So
Heretic, yeah.
Rogue,
Yeah.
breweries like that. So I've just,
They just spawn more breweries.
exactly.
Yeah.
I have mad respect for them. But anyway, let's move on to our list. So yeah, we're approximately 10 that we're going to go through. Maybe a few honorable mentions. Again, no particular order because that would just take too much effort to like really rank it. I suppose I could, but I ain't got time for that. So
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You got 12 on your list. So.
That's why I said some honorable mentions, motherfucker.
Oh, my bad.
Jesus.
God.
Jeez.
I just figured, 12 days of Christmas, 12 shows you could look into.
Oh, sure. Also that. Either way.
That would work.
Damn, that might have been better.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
You're welcome.
Well.
Tip of the hat.
I already titled the episode. Too late. So I'll start with the one we've got, a few shout outs that were actually already on the list, but we'll kind of get them out of the way early.
Yeah.
One from a good friend of the show, Ashley Brennan, just posted a nice little GIF of Charlie from It's Always Sunny.
Nice.
Did you fuck my mom, Santa? Did you fuck my mom? Paula? I think you also put this one on the list.
Yeah, I had a very small list of Christmas episodes that I contributed. And funny enough, they're both on here.
Ditto, by the way, but continue.
And I Love It's Always Sunny. And the Always Sunny Christmas is just so fucking ridiculous. Just so fucking ridiculous. But so much fun.
It really is, especially the discoveries that Mac and Charlie help each other discover about themselves. That it's like, how have you not already discovered this? But at least you're doing it with a friend, I suppose.
The new things you learn about your parents.
Yeah, man. As an adult, that you never. But, oh boy, no, that's a different level.
Yeah, are we telling people about the episodes or just why we like it?
I mean, you
I
can.
don't wanna spoil
I'm
it,
trying
but
to
it's been
keep
so
it
long
if you
since
haven't
it's
seen.
been
But
out.
this one's been out long enough. I think it's fair to
We
spoil.
need to say like weird things. Like there's like an elf penis in there.
Mm-hmm.
Santa loses an ear.
Why did the elf have no pants? That might have been from something else.
There's a Countach.
Yeah. A very 90s. Oh, I guess
Random assortments of things.
all Countashes are technically very 90s, but just that bright yellow.
Oh yeah.
Poster-esque Need for Speed one. But no, yeah. You don't have to know that much about It's Always Sunny. And if you're just looking for an absolutely absurd one, you got to watch.
But I guess to that gift that our friend posted, one of the characters, Charlie, he found out his mom fucked a lot of Santa Clauses when he was a child.
Essentially.
And he went to the mall, and then he saw a Santa. In which case,
You my dad?
boom.
No, he just snapped.
He just saw all the men fucking his mom coming back to his head, So he's sitting on his lap.
Okay.
And then bites his ear off.
Yeah, just right in there.
You fucked my mom? Did you fuck my fucking mom, Santa? Bites his ear off.
Jeez.
It's
And that's just like 2 minutes of the fucking episode.
just him you fuck my fucking mom. It's absolutely next level absurd.
It's like Riley on Boondocks.
And it's way it's much more. Well, I guess Riley did fuck up. He shot him with a BB gun.
Shot him with a BB gun.
Yeah.
He brought a weapon.
Yeah, that one almost made the list.
Okay.
But
I wanted to make sure it at least got mentioned.
it is a good HM. And then our friend Matt, one I think Will and I both agree, and it's a very new one, but the Ted Lasso show on Apple TV.
yes.
Their Christmas one, Season 2, Episode 4, entitled Carol of the Bells. There's like 3 main storylines going on in this, which you don't really have to spoil the show or anything, but one is, I just love I guess he's an executive of the team, and they're all going around, what are you going to do for Christmas? He's like, it's a big international football team, so he's like, I usually have a few players come over, the ones that can't go back home, and I get about 2. And then what I love about it, it's just such a feel-good episode, but fucking every player shows up to his house. Like
the
gets
entire team.
comical. And it's amazing, but it's a really good international squad. They kind of go around and share a bunch of traditions. But the one that made me laugh the hardest, there's this Mexican player, Danny Rojas. Super great. He comes and brings this
Football is life.
Football is life. This big dish. It's a Mexican-based dish, but he gives it to the wife, and he's like, and if you want to get a little cheeky, here's some tequila you can put in it. And she smells it. She goes, oh, it already smells like there's tequila in it. And just the way he goes, this one has been pre-cheekied. I love pre-cheekied.
We're all a little pre-cheekied tonight, maybe.
Oh, it's so good, but the whole episode is great. And just shout out on top of that, they just did a 4-minute YouTube video.
I heard about this and I haven't seen it yet.
It's
but
adorable.
Go ahead and spoil it.
It's just
fine.
called The Missing Christmas Mustache, and Ted Lasso's mustache is suddenly missing, and they have to figure out why, and it's all done like, that old school claymation style. It's just super adorable, so give it a watch. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
I won't
No,
spoil it.
That sounds great because his mustache is almost legendary now.
It really is. Always.
I mean, there's so many Ted Lassos at Halloween this year. It's not even funny.
Good, easy costume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get pre-cheekied. What else you guys got? So those, yeah. And thanks for giving us some shouts out there, guys.
Yeah, I really appreciate
You got
that.
good taste.
Yeah, any kind of audience interaction we get, like we definitely want to highlight because we love you guys. We really do. We do this so kind of for us, but we also do it for you too.
A little bit.
A little bit. I'll go next. My one contribution on this list that I don't think either of you have really seen was the episode of The West Wing entitled Noel. And that is from season 2. It's episode 10. And it's not your traditional Christmas episode in that you're kind of dealing with a lot of regressed trauma. And it's basically a guy, one of the main characters, Josh, talking to a counselor about kind of the traumatic event that he went through, and he's consistently like reliving it. And it's a really good episode about pain and living through trauma and having wonderful people around you to help you through it. And I don't know, it just means a lot to me because I've gone through some trauma in my life, some accident days. So I don't know. I really like it. Look it up. You don't even have to know the characters in order to appreciate the episode.
All right. I've never watched a single episode of The West Wing, but I know it was popular. I didn't know they did a Christmas episode.
Oh yeah, they have a couple. There's another one, but I wanted to highlight that one.
All right. Right on. Well, thanks for sharing. Also sounds like they stole that maybe some stuff from It's Always Sunny in that episode. It's very Charlie-esque, that one. He also went through some trauma.
This is a little different. This is a little more...
The Attack of Santa Claus?
No.
No, I'm sure
No.
it's different.
The action scene is that was highlighted was like he broke a glass. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Right on his face?
No.
No? Okay.
His hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close enough. What do you got for us, Paula?
Well, I guess my second one is from Hey Arnold. It is season 1, episode 11. This is when I don't know what to call it, the apartment, the boarding house that he lives in. What is it?
I would say the apartment. Yeah,
It's an
apartments work.
Okay. So
Condo? I don't know.
No, because it's an apartment. For
It's apartments.
people
Right,
who live
yeah.
in the building. Yeah. I would say apartments. It's not like a condo. I think they're too cheap for the condos.
Yeah, that's probably right.
But they all have like a white elephant gift. Is that right? Is that
Yeah.
if you remember correctly?
Mm-hmm.
And Arnold got Mr. Wynn. And all Mr. Wynn really wanted, unbeknownst to Arnold, was that he just really wanted to see his daughter. He missed his daughter. He left his daughter back in Vietnam, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I went to it's been a little bit since I've watched this one. I kept meaning to rewatch it, but I did not have a lot of spare time.
Well, yeah, and Arnold wants to do that for him, get him that gift. Ultimately, he couldn't do it, right?
It's a tall task.
But somehow, who had helped Arnold get in contact with Mr. Wynn's daughter?
Oh, I don't remember.
Anyway, there was a Christmas miracle happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mr. Wynn just essentially...
Wasn't it the construction worker guy? It was. It was a little thick, super burly.
He helped him?
Yeah.
I don't remember
I
that.
think it was. Because it was like a, why are you helping situation, part of being the
Because
Christmas
he's a
miracle,
grouch.
because he knew, yeah. I could be incorrect. We'll have to rewatch the
We
episode
would
and
have to
see.
rewatch this episode. We're also like super hungover.
Yeah.
So sorry for like we're a little
Frazzled.
lackadaisical.
Oh yeah, last night was there. We had a little friendly Christmas party amongst us, and we're us. So
We drink a lot. But long story short, Mr. Wynn meets up with his daughter again. He hasn't seen her for like 20 years, and it was Arnold's Christmas wish that came true for that to happen for the episode. And I just remember, like, as a kid, I'm like, why am I crying? Why am I crying?
I mean,
For like a 12-minute episode.
well, I think that also coming from, I mean, that's the thing with America is we're all families of immigrants, right? But some of it still, I think, hits a little bit closer because they're a little bit more fresh, and I think your family's one of those situations, Paul. So I think it has a little bit more relatability there. Like, I'm a white guy that can, family's been here as long as America's been here. So, I mean, the immigrant story's like kind of worn off a little bit, which is sad. But it's cool, and that's a little bit tighter. And the fact that Arnold's just so selfless.
Good person.
Like,
Yeah.
he's like, I don't need this for me. I genuinely know this will make him happier, which is going to make little Arnie happier. Arnold's such a good fucking dude.
He's a bold guy.
One of the best.
He's kilt.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, time for another beer.
All right, this is Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'm not joking. That's the title. This is the special ale from Anchor Brewing Company. It's a winter warmer, and this is the 2021 variant.
Yeah. They have this one, and they have the other one. I think it's just called Christmas beer, something like that. But this one seems a little bit more exciting. This is the 47th.
Whoa.
From the Brewers of Anchor. I'm not going to read this on because I'll just have to keep turning this bottle around, and that
It's
seems
super,
difficult.
super tiny font.
And
too.
it's
It's like 4-point font. I kid you not.
But anyways, we got us, our big special winter ale, dark, way darker than what we just drank, coming in at big old 7% on here. And it's got the Western Joshua tree on the front, or the Yucca brevifolia in Latin.
Well, they're from, Anchor Steam's from California, I think. So that would make sense.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, they're from San Fran.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, there's something Christmassy about a Joshua tree.
A little bit. Be nice if it had some lights.
I mean, just the fact that Jesus' name in Aramaic, which is mostly the language that would be spoken, was Joshua. Fun fact.
Okay.
So if you're like, white guys aren't named Jesus, only Mexicans are. No, they are. It's just Joshua in white guy.
Put that on a poster.
Anywho, back to the beer.
Love the way it smells. Love the way it tastes. It's I just love the pininess. Yeah. You taste the plants.
It does have a
Wow.
nice Christmas earthiness to it, though. As I said, it's got that. That's all I can say is a Christmas spice to it
like-
that you would
yeah.
expect. Like a nice floral, herbal, Christmassy, warm you up on the inside, piney spice, but in a good way.
In a great way.
Yeah, it's not the pine kind of spice that you would get from like an IPA where it's that resiny thing. It's not that at all.
Yeah.
It's more like, oh, this is what I would expect in like almost like a hot cider almost. But
Yeah, or like you're sipping your hot cocoa right next to the Christmas tree, and it's a
Yes,
real
and
pungent.
it's
So you get
wafting,
that
yeah.
smell, and it kind of mixes with it and just warms you up on the inside and makes you all happy and tingly.
yeah, this is an amazing beer. Wow. By the way, Jerry brought all the beers except for our I Tap That tonight. So thank you, Jerry, and PK brought the other
Thanks,
one.
Jerry.
So thank you, PK, too.
You're welcome,
Fuck
motherfuckers.
PK.
Fuck them.
I said thank you.
No, I agree. Fuck them.
Fuck PK.
Fuck PK.
We're just trying to get that out there to get the ladies interested.
Get that campaign going.
Yeah, get that, exactly.
Hashtag fuck PK. Take that how you want it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay, back to Anchor. Anyways, we are really distractible on this one. Wow.
We're doing great. Fun episode today.
Another one. Again, a really good one. I would drink this one. You know, it's so freaking cold lately. And oh my gosh, I was cold all day today. Like my butt cheeks are still cold. I was outside so much today. And it's like a lot of meat, so it takes it much longer to defrost than the rest of my body, too. But I'd give it another 3.75. I'd stick it right there with it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to give this a 4.25 because I like it. I like it. I'm all about this one as well.
Sure.
It reminds me a little bit of what was it, the Kringle Crusher that we had last episode, except for it's not as overly spiced.
Oh, yeah, it's mellowed out.
It's way mellowed out, and I appreciate that about it. It's like, yeah, I could do all that, but I don't need to. Mm-hmm. It's just, it is so chill and relaxed, this type of beer. And yeah, it definitely reminds me of just sitting in front of the fire and with the Christmas tree next to me and a big giant bark lounger and enjoying a nice brew.
Right on, man. Yeah, I love the earthiness of this. It's fantastic. I love the way it smells. I love the way it sits on my tongue. I love the way it swallows. 4.0.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Drink this freaking beer. It's very, very good.
Yeah, if you can find it, like I don't know.
Yeah, where'd you find this?
The Haven. I got this at Brewer's Haven.
How much was it?
Guess like 4.
Yeah, about
Like
there.
$3.75?
I think if you're going to get you can get a 6-pack of it. I think you're probably going to spend $13-14 if you get a 6-pack of it.
Yeah,
Which it's worth if you're going over to a Christmas dinner or get this. Get some good beer and take it. Get it. A 6er of this, your family would be happy.
Yeah. You want to
At least
impress a future father-in-law, or
yeah, he would be.
He's going to be like, "Wow,
be like,
you
all right.
found some great beer."
All right. They said they have a few, but yeah, absolutely. I would I think I'm in fact going to do that. Is go and pick up a 6-pack of this and just hold on to it and then take it to Christmas dinner. Probably
There you
like
go.
that. This is fantastic. It's very good.
It's always nice to find one of those that you can recommend to a friend too.
Because you said it's like as much as that Kringle Crusher, it's really fun. It is. It's an elbow drop from the top rope.
Yeah,
With Christmas, this most people will be able. I could see it being still too much if you're not a real beer drinker,
or if you're not a dark beer drinker,
Sure.
it might be a little bit much for them. But I bet you could get some of the moms or some of the ladies who maybe more just like into like a spiced wine or something like that. They would totally dig this.
Yeah, I know a lot of ladies that love dark beer. Jessica's one of them.
Yeah, Crystal is too.
All right, let's move back on to the show.
The show is
Oh yes,
I guess the whole thing is the show because it's our show, but
It's
the
a show
TV
within a
shows
show.
we're talking
about
about.
shows.
Meta.
showception.
Let's talk. We just went animated. I guess let's go back to live action real quick.
Okay.
Let's go with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This was a hard one for me to pick because the whole rule is we can only pick one episode from that, or I'd just do like a whole list of Bob's Burgers episodes. We'll get to that later. But for Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it's a hard one. But for me, it's season 3, episode 10, titled Yippee Kayak, which is where the gang, well, we'll call them the gang, is in the a department store that gets robbed, and it essentially turns into a real life Die Hard situation. And the moment Jake realizes, he goes, "Oh my God, it's real life Die Hard." I mean, oh no, crime!
Yeah, the word you were looking for was squad.
I
When they're squad.
Not gang, squad. That's better for police.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess it depends. We're not going to
mob?
get into that here. But yeah, I just love that. I mean, oh no, crime! And Andy Sam, that whole show's so good. And I love their dedication to holiday episodes too. Rather it's Thanksgiving, Halloween, or Christmas in this one, and a few others. So yeah, that's the pick I had for Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
It's a good pick. No, I like it a lot. Anything that's going to mirror Die Hard is,
Yeah,
that's up
especially
there.
Jake's in the movie. Jake's absolute love for Die Hard. He thinks it's the greatest film ever. I mean, it's happening on Christmas. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, oh no, crime!
So many memories. We just go watch that episode. It's great.
I would just love a cop to react like that in real life. I guess he's passionate about his job and Die Hard. So sometimes it's nice when life intersects. Synergy. The
Right.
person who came up with that word was definitely white.
Yeah. Yeah. And thought too highly of themselves. I'm sure.
All right, you can go next. Will. Give us
Well, you just mentioned Bob's Burgers. Now it's on my mind. I keep thinking all their episodes that they had. They're great.
They really are. And I'm actually wearing a Bob's Burgers Christmas shirt, kind of. It's the burgers of the day, the Silental Night Burger. Comes with lentils. All of them are so good. But season 7, episode 7, Last Gingerbread House on the Left is my favorite because I love the caroling with it, how everybody hates caroling, but Linda's forcing them upon it. And they walk upon the one house that everybody thinks this dude just murdered a whole bunch of people, but it's their last chance to get hot chocolate. And if they're going to carol, then God damn it, they're going to get some hot chocolate. And that part's funny. But just when Mr. Fishoder, the landlord, suckers Bob into building a gingerbread house with all his rich friends just to lose. And it ends up being a secretly super adorable story. And when he orders food, she's like, just bring 6 or 7, I don't know, foods. He doesn't know how to order food. That's just bring 6 or 7 foods. So rich. That's just, you don't even know how to order food anymore. It's just, how do I trick my tin and chef?
The best part about Mr. Fish Odor is that he's voiced by Kevin Kline.
Oh my God. I love it. Kevin Kline doesn't do much anymore, but he'll definitely roll out of bed to get the, because that character is so good. But they have a ton of them. Like, every season since season 3, they've had one. Yep. They've all been great. There's one coming out tomorrow. Who knows? It might be a new favorite. By the time this goes out,
we could be wrong.
We could be wrong, and this could change. But as it sits currently, this is mine.
Am I remembering?
But you really can't go wrong with any of them.
Am I remembering that there was a Christmas rave episode, or was that a different?
I don't remember a Christmas rave one in Bob's Burgers, but maybe. A lot goes on in those.
Yeah. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Anyways, yeah, fucking love. That's like my favorite show. I was at Winco. This is total destroyed, but very quickly. They're still there, but I found, and they might still have them if you've got a local Winco, but they're travel coffee mugs. They're Bob's Burgers. There are 3 of them. They're all Christmas themed, so they have a different Bob's Burgers Christmas decoration on the front, and they change colors when you put hot liquid in them.
That's fun.
And it was like $5 for 3 of them. They're not super thick, so they won't keep it hot for long. But for that, 10 minutes they keep it warm. Adorable as fuck.
I'm sure.
That's it. That's the story. Told you it wouldn't be long.
While we're on animated, I wanted to just drop a quick honorable mention to the Rick and Morty episode in which they go inside the giant bum.
I love that episode.
It's hilarious.
But Anatomy Park is what that one's called from season 1. I think it's one of the first episodes. Yeah. But it's not a real Christmas one.
Exactly.
It takes place on Christmas, so it doesn't really count. If you want to watch something Dan Harmon-esque, it's not on my list, but I'll give it an honorable mention. The Solar Opposites Christmas special that just came out.
Oh.
Fucking hilarious.
I will have to check that out.
Check it out on Hulu. Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny.
Oh, I have an HM. Just popped up in my head.
Do it.
The Justice League animated series.
God damn it! Why did I not put that on here? I am upset with myself now.
Clark brings John Jones to the family, and he has like an old-fashioned Kent Christmas.
Dude, I just watched that like 2 weeks ago. I can't believe I didn't think about that and put that on the list.
So hard fucking
that should be on the list. It's a great one. And I love that Hot Girl and Green Lantern have like a snowball fight and then go to a bar that reminds her of Thanagar and just get drunk and have a bar fight because that's how she wants to celebrate Christmas. I'm like, God damn it, Hot Girl, you're such a badass. They totally fucked.
But yeah, that was a great episode. That was a great episode.
Another one I'll give a shout out to. I'm sorry. We'll just do an honorable mention.
I'm never remembering things.
I just watched a whole bunch of, and I don't know why, but I couldn't stop myself, and I just had to keep going, was Married with Children, all their Christmas episodes.
Oh, man.
So fucking funny. Just how tragically wrong everything goes with Al every time. I love how much this family fucking hates each other, but they stick together, and they truly, but yeah, just all of those. If you got Peacock, I think they're all free on there. All right. Yeah, let's move back onto the list. Maybe we'll do some more honorable mentions in a bit. But first, a quick break. Okay, if you
Cheers.
gotta go. Yeah. I'm just gonna cut straight through it when I edit it. So
Got some pee?
He does. Yeah. Can hear his tummy rumbling.
Audio picked up great.
Oh, that was you.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was one of the dogs outside. Oh, just listen to Jerry and I just moan for a while if you guys want. Some Brewnomics ASMR. Do some slurping sounds.
I'm just gonna go switch it to the "We'll be back" screen.
You don't want us to moan?
No, I don't. You can though. I'll leave it so you can just moan.
I mean, I'll chill.
See anybody watching? Do you guys follow moan?
Stuff and faces.
Stuff with my face. I don't know. What do you want?
It's the remix to Ignition. It's hot and fresh out that kitchen. Mommy's rolling her body. Got every man in her wishing. They're sipping on coke and rum. Can you hear us?
Okay.
It's like, so what? I'm drunk.
Stuff and faces.
Stuff with my face. I don't know. What do you? Okay, we're good.
Oh.
All right, so I guess we're live again with sound.
Thank you, Ryan.
I don't know. Maybe.
BDV.
Yeah. Give a good shout out to Vic for, telling us what's what.
Even when he's not here, he's here.
Even
Yeah.
when he's not here. Vic is still fucking here somehow.
Man. All right. Okay.
Good man. Just bring us back in 3, 2, 1.
You also just texted us.
Okay. Before we get to the list, though, let's just do another beer at this point. It's time for it.
Open us up with the pop, and then that'll cut it. I don't know. That was a good one.
So this week's I Tapped That is, oh shit, look at that. Back-to-back Lost Grove. Oh shit. I apparently forgot how to pour beer. Ghost Town Porter contains hazelnut. So it's got a nice wintry flavor to it. And the label looks like you're walking through a snowy ghost town and you stepped in some snow.
Yeah, this beer looks, I don't know, pretty good.
Populate well. Talk about this beer.
Well, Lost Grove is from downtown Boise, and I will read the can. It says, with the warmth of a cup of fresh brewed Dawson Taylor coffee, sweet nuttiness, and a dark fruit body, Ghost Town is a delicious and beautiful dark beer with a clean finish. We recommend pairing this porter with an Ellen Jewell album and a cozy blanket. All right. I have very limited music vocabulary, so
I don't know who that
I don't
is
know who that
either.
but I don't know. Maybe check them out.
I need you
Yeah.
guys to not act like you've never seen a spilt beer on this show before.
Right. Well, normally you're just so professional about it.
Normally I have fucking paper towels or something ready to go in here, but they weren't in here.
It comes in at 6.5 ABV and 13 IBUs, and there's an extra little sticker on here that says it contains hazelnut.
Yeah, so if you're allergic,
Maybe stick away.
you were warned.
You guys allergic to nuts in your mouth?
Not so far.
Shout out to the City Peanut Shop downtown in Boise.
It's a good shout out.
Yeah. Good friends of the show. You can go
Great
check.
nuts. Great nuts to put in your mouth.
Yeah.
They really do.
Tasty nuts.
So okay, yeah, let's get into this one. A nice hazelnut porter. I mean, that's a winter flavor if ever I did see one.
So collectively, I think both beers were like, it was like $4.50
Oh, sweet. So
for
that's
both
like
beers.
that's not bad. I bet you can pick up.
Where'd you grab 'em at?
For 10.
The Haven.
The Haven?
Is on your
Okay.
way to your house.
That's
where
true.
our studio
It is very conveniently located.
Yeah, almost like you chose the location of your house based on it.
Almost, but I didn't.
Okay. Cool. Nothing on Untapped, really. You can find it there. You can check in, but it has exactly as much information as I already gave you. So,
Yeah, 6.5. Another like higher one for these guys at least.
oh yeah, that's right. Because they do a lot
Smells
of.
like candy, doesn't it?
God, it
man.
smells wonderful.
I might have to go get some of this. This might be a thing,
Oh man,
just based on the smell alone.
Smells like Christmas.
this is a nice Christmassy cup of coffee that'll get you drunk, like iced coffee, but good, dark, no creamer necessary. Hazelnuts, that natural flavor. Oh boy, daddy likey. So much I just call myself daddy.
I thought you were daddy, and I thought I was the boy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Wow. I could wake up and drink this.
Oh, absolutely. I could see myself start my day with this. On my day off, of course, drink responsibly.
Yeah. But seriously, like tomorrow morning, I might have to go get some of this and then. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I want to know I wonder what the name. Sorry, Will, I didn't mean to cut you off. Was or cut you off. So go ahead and finish.
Oh, thank you for allowing me to finish.
You're welcome.
Is that what she said? And that's what you say to her afterwards.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this another 4.25. Yeah, 4.25. I really like it. I'm gonna continue to look for this. Hopefully, I can find it in some grocery stores or something. Because, man, it's tasty, especially these winter months. Oh, and it's our I'd tap that beer. Yeah, I'd tap it.
Yeah. And I mean, if it's in with the cozy blanket, it's definitely, I mean, when else do you want to cozy up with a blanket besides the winter? I guess maybe a fall or a spring with a light blanket. Getting ahead of myself. I wonder why they call it Ghost Town, though. I'm quite curious where that comes from. I wonder if it's is it Ellen Jewel? Eileen Jewel? Elin?
Maybe that's,
Eilen? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Elin?
Elaine.
Steve Jewell.
Again,
I thought it was.
I don't know very much music, so.
No, but this is fantastic. I'll check it out on there. We'll give it a YouTube's. We'll see what we find, or maybe a Spotify. This beer kicks ass, though. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'd tap the hell out of it. I enjoy it quite a bit.
Awesome.
I like this beer a lot too. I'm very happy that I picked it up at a local beer store, and I didn't realize there's no Lost Grove after Lost Grove. But at the same time, I'm not mad at it too. It's a very tasty beer. I think this is a good beer for everyone to try. This is a 4.0 for me.
Excellent.
I tap it. Am I just all 4 tonight, by the way?
Somebody's just
You
in a
are.
4-ish mood. All right, look at that.
Somebody's
And-
a whore, huh?
So season again.
Well,
Horse for whores.
Not only is this beer getting tapped, it is also a Brewnomics recommended beer because we all rated it 4 or higher. So that means you need to go out and find it. It's a good Boise beer.
Yeah. Getting aggressive.
I don't need to be angry about it, but
Angry.
I can be enthusiastic or passionate if I want. It's
right.
fun to bring the passion.
Let's move on. Let's get on with it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Back to our favorite Christmas episodes of TV shows. Yeah.
My first encounter with South Park was the Woodland Critter Christmas. That's my first encounter with South Park.
Really?
That's interesting.
And I loved every minute of it. And that questioned like my morality as a person. Because I was like 12 or 14 or whatever. I was like, should I be watching this? What the fuck's happening? Why am I enjoying like the death of like cute critters?
It was. That's crazy.
Satan.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That was what a first experience, man. I don't really remember what mine was. Probably that movie, actually. But then I watched a little bit of the show, and I saw the Christmas ones, and that was when it was Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo, which I thought was kind of shitty.
See what you did there.
But I agree, the Woodlands one, there is something super fucked up about it, but it makes me laugh my ass off.
I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
I think it helped mold my humor too. Like, I can find this funny and not feel like depraved about it.
I like how it's season 8, and we get to say that's early on in South Park now.
Oh, gosh. Because, yeah, they're up like, what, 20?
Almost 30.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
I don't even think they're doing seasons anymore. I think they're just doing specials now.
I don't know.
It's probably, I don't know, last I heard.
Well, no, because they got some deal with HBO for like another 3 seasons and a handful of movies or something.
Okay, maybe that's what it
It's
is.
still going.
But yeah, if you want to watch like a blood orgy with a deer and a squirrel and a rabbit and other cute animals, fucking
But
Woodland
yeah.
Critter Christmas.
If you like South Park, though, they've got a lot of Christmas ones, a whole lot of them. You can go down that rabbit trail if you'd like. I think you have to do it on HBO though, because they paid a lot of money to make sure.
I think it might also be on Paramount Plus, but I wouldn't know. I don't have Paramount Plus.
Is Paramount owned by HBO or vice versa?
Probably.
Fucking they're on
No
jerking
idea.
each other off.
Yeah. I only got like really like maybe 1.5 more on the list. So
Go
Put it
for
out
it.
there, we'll catch it.
Sure.
all right. Community. This is another Dan Harmon show. That is just, I don't know. If you haven't watched Community, correct that. Go fix it.
You really should. It's on a few places, actually. Community's pretty readily available to
Right
watch.
now, yeah.
Another one kind of similar to Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I'll say the one I'll talk about after this, really good with holiday-themed episodes.
Yes.
Kind of regardless of what they are, but the Christmas ones are a lot of fun. This was out of all the shows, because they've got like 4 Christmas episodes, I think.
I think at least 3.
I think it's 4 from what I counted, because they had, 6 seasons? And so they only had a few without, and they're all really fucking good.
Yeah.
All of them are. But the one I liked is just the season 2, episode 11, Abed's Uncontrollable Christmas. But it's because I'm a sucker for the claymation style. It really is. And then I feel bad for Abed, but then it's kind of a heartwarming story. I like Community. I agree with Will. If you haven't seen it, you should correct that, and you can.
Yeah, and it's an all-star cast, so I mean I can't recommend that more heavily enough. Also, yeah, go check out the other episodes. My other favorite episode is the one where they're filled with glee and they sing. They get like brainwashed by the glee teacher. And so they just start caroling everywhere.
The musical one, yeah, which is also really fucking good. It's super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Annie's little elf outfit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wolf.
So, but the other show I'll say, and that does, I think in general, episode or holiday episodes, easy for me to say, as good as anybody, is Parks and Rec. Whether it's Galentine's Day, 4th of July ones, New Year's. I don't know if they did a New Year's, actually. I think I just made that up. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. But the Christmas ones, I actually don't think are their best. But even Parks and Rec, not at its best, is better than most shows at their best. Parks and, at their worst, it's better than most shows at their best. But the one I really like is the Citizen Nope one. Just because, I guess I'll get a little spoiler with this one again because the show's been wrapped up for years at this point.
Take off that condom.
But God damn it! I don't wear condoms. But
be safe, everybody.
She's trying to become a city councilor, going through her campaign. There's a scandal because she is dating Ben, which was technically her boss, and so her campaign managers leave her, but everybody that works under her at the parks department just comes together at the end and just decides to become her campaign team. And it's just this beautiful fucking moment of just support and togetherness when you thought you kind of lost it all, but you realize you're just surrounded by just good people. I love it. It warms up my heart.
Of that episode, or
it's a 2-part episode.
yeah, it's well, they were making Christmas or gingerbread houses, right?
Yeah.
And Ron couldn't make his own, so everyone chipped in to help Ron make a fucking. Ron can make anything but a fucking.
But he can't make a gingerbread house, and I love that point of contention in the show too. I always I'll make it a beautiful woodworking thing. Like, no gingerbread. He's like, he just keeps
Can't work a
smashing
it. And fucking crackers.
Fingers are too big.
He's just too manly.
He can't be that gentle. That's the thing with Ron Swanson. He's like, I can't. This is too soft for me.
It's eggshells to him. He's too strong. He's powerful, man.
Superman complex.
Right. They're gladiators, and then there are Swansons. Normal birth control isn't effective against a Swanson.
Dude, I've heard that semen kills women. Like, it literally just shoots through them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the Superman effect.
Oh, God, that'd be terrible. I guess
about Christmas, right?
Christmas.
Yeah, okay, we're talking about Christmas.
We'll just power through these last couple. Because one that I really love. They only did one, and I wish they did more than one because it's so good. But the Futurama Xmas episode, and it's just called Xmas because Christ has long been taken out of Christmas in this one. Early on, it's season 2, episode 4. But Fry's really excited for Santa, and everybody's like, fucking why? Because now in this universe, Santa's turned into like an 8-foot-tall killer robot that just punishes people. So it's just this huge flip on your kind of traditional Christmas one. And
Christmas is the purge, essentially, but Santa's the one who's killing everyone.
Yeah. So that one's one of my all-time favorites. I didn't write it down. I don't know why, because it's also one. So I guess we can throw an H in, but honorable mention. But the American Dad Christmas one where Stan gets Steve a gun for Christmas and he kills Santa. He thought he killed Santa, and then they have to come back and go to war with Santa. And at the same time, Roger's looking for the strongest alcohol ever.
I feel like I've seen this, and yet it also feels like a fever dream.
It's so good. But then they're all hiding in the mountains against Santa, but then, they killed Santa, and so the elves are getting revenge, but they didn't kill Santa. He comes back. There's all these elves coming at him, flying, the whole family shooting him. Stan and Steve are just machine gunning down all these elves. Steve's just kills a whole bunch of elves. And just sits there and he goes, Dad, is it weird that I have a boner? Nope, it'd be weird if you didn't. Just get back to murdering elves again. There have been, I think, that's the first time I saw that, I think is maybe the top 5, definitely top 10 hardest I've ever laughed in my entire life.
Well, he was touched by the holiday spirit.
Everyone is it weird that I have a boner? It'd be weird if you didn't. Just murking these Christmas elves. Holy shit.
There's probably a lot of glitter in the air.
So funny. So funny. And then I'll finish with Family Guy, Season 9, The Road to North Pole, where Stewie's mad at Santa because he didn't get it what he wanted. Him and Brian go to the North Pole. If shit like this is one episode, it's a really well done episode. There's a great musical bit in it. I also again wish Family Guy did more Christmas episodes because they've been going for so long, and they have two. Really? And they're both phenomenal. But this one's great because they go and they finally make it to the North Pole, but then they realize Santa's just like dead and exhausted, and just make the world agree to just get one gift from Santa, which is really how I think it should be. I think the idea of multiple gifts is kind of silly. But then it's like, if Santa were real and that were the guideline, you were actually good up until a certain age or whatever, or who knows, maybe there is no age limit as long as you still have the spirit of Christmas inside of you. But
That's
you
what Elf
got
taught me.
like one legit present, like just a miracle present that didn't cost money, whatever it was, as long as it was, I guess, within the realm of Santa's elves capabilities. I don't know what that is. Who knows? But one, like, how much that would really change the world. For selfish reasons, sure. But still, like, crazy, right?
Well, it's in the realm of like what the elves can make. So obviously, there's that part, right? Like they have to be able to make this.
But we don't know what their limits are.
Yeah, so there's a bit of a magical element to it, but I would assume you can't get like $1 billion.
Right, or a Lamborghini Countach. Take it easy, Dennis
I kind of
Reynolds.
want, like, I've never had this, but I would assume someone would say, like, like the sled I had when I was a kid.
Sure.
I would assume that would be something you would want from Santa.
Right.
I would say maybe like a gift card to like a Popeyes.
Yeah.
Like 2 value meals at least. And be like, thanks, Santa.
I mean, I'll just get you that. For
No,
Christmas.
I want that from Santa. That's the thing. I want Santa to spend money on me.
Oh.
They can't make it. He had to buy me a gift card.
He had to go out of his way to buy an $8 gift card for Popeyes.
Because I was a really good boy that year.
Do you know how hard it is to fit that sleigh and those reindeer in that drive-through?
Hey, I'm saying, man.
He's probably got a guy for
That was a
it,
great
though.
person.
I mean, he's got elves to make toys. I'm sure he's got somebody to go get a fucking...
I would assume, yeah, he would make fucking...
But he's got... That's an
Shitbag
expensive flight, I assume, from the North Pole to... Where's the closest Popeyes from the North Pole?
Probably in the Philippines.
Alaska?
I don't know.
There's
know if there
ain't no
would be one in
Popeyes in
Alaska.
Alaska. They have fried chicken in Alaska?
Canada?
Yeah, maybe Canada.
I guess you're going to have fried chicken
Canada?
everywhere.
Try. We'll have to ask Robert because he used to live up in Canada if they had Popeyes up there.
Yeah, but Paula doesn't... Not fried chicken. I'm sure they had fried chicken, right?
Yeah, everybody has fried chicken.
Popeyes.
Specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, you deserve this, Paul.
But
I was a good person that year.
The gift card specifically has to come from a Louisiana Popeyes, but it'll work at any Popeyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cost of that round trip ticket. Yeah.
What if that's what it was, just a trip to the original Popeyes?
I take it.
All expenses paid.
Totally take it.
But it's like the worst. So your flight is like Spirit. I guess maybe you'd get an Uber. I suppose they'd get you an Uber, not like a real car, but a ride share.
Sure, yeah, right.
So, but it's not just like you can go anywhere. You have to. It's a big city, so you're going to be like doing the carpool. There's always going to be some stranger in the car with you. You're staying at a Motel 8, or maybe a Motel 6. They'll leave the lights on for you. But yeah, you get to go to the original Popeyes.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm a color person.
That's how we travel. All right.
Calls it like it is.
I'll fit in.
Okay.
Only thing else
Christmas.
I see on your.
What if it's one way? It gets you there, but you have to get your way back.
If I knew beforehand, yeah, I think I'd be okay with it.
I guess you really only have to buy one plane ticket at that point. Just pack light.
I think I don't know. I would wear whatever that gift was. I'd be like, Santa got me this. I feel like people would leave me alone if I were to be like in the most shittiest neighborhood.
You're like, Santa got me this.
Yeah, Santa's like, this guy, he's a good boy. Hopefully, the people would be like, all right, well, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Don't touch that guy.
Yeah. Or maybe
Give him
they'd
some
be
free
jealous and show you naughty. Beat you up, take a gift card.
Well, it's I don't
We
know.
can't
I
tell
mean,
people it was from Santa. They'll get jealous.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, don't say that.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean,
Well, I'm for your safety. I don't want you to say that.
I don't know if it will work through the magic if they took my gift card.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Oh, okay.
That's my logic.
Oh,
Did I black
there you
out
go.
for a minute?
Maybe
What's
it's
going on?
maybe it's pin activated.
Fucking chicken. You know, thumbprint. Anyway, Christmas shows. Anybody got any left?
I don't think so.
The only thing on your sheet,
You know?
Jerry, is Hawkeye.
Yeah,
all
honorable
one-
mention. We can't say anything because the show's still going on. It's got one
Yeah.
episode left, but I just love that the whole series is a Christmas episode.
Whole thing.
So thank-
All 6 episodes.
I mean, they don't hide that. It's in the trailer, but it's got great music, just gorgeous New York Christmas decorations.
There's snow everywhere.
Action scenes set to silly Christmas songs. Like it's fun.
It's a Christmas show.
It really is. And I'm excited that every season or Christmas season I can just rewatch Hawkeye, which is nice about it being 6 episodes, right? Because
Yeah.
you can do it fairly quickly.
Yeah, and it's better. It's a better Marvel tradition than watching Iron Man 3. at
Right,
Christmas.
there you go.
Oh.
I still will say, when it comes to other superhero ones, Shazam, I say
Oh, yeah,
counts as a
that's-
Christmas movie.
Yeah, totally
And I
does.
like that one. If you've seen Stargirl, the first episode of that is a Christmas episode. It starts during
Interesting,
Christmas,
okay.
and it's
Didn't know.
actually really fun. And I think that's all I got. I can't think of any.
There's
Oh,
a-
wait, Batman. Batman
Animated-
Returns.
Oh, Batman Returns.
Ooh,
Is
Yep,
yeah, we
was
were
a
just
Christmas
talking about
one
that,
too. So
Yeah, Christmas adjacent movies episode, was it 47? 48?
something like that. But
Yeah, I think we mentioned it there. Go check out that episode if you haven't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that just
because
on
there
deck,
have been
episode 47 or 48.
no,
Well, we
yeah.
looked it up earlier.
Oh.
this
We,
week.
yeah, it was a whole
Say,
thing.
like,
we
I'll buy this
did.
guy a
yeah.
shot. Damn.
It was 48 though.
Oh, see, he knows.
47 was just Christmas movies in general. 48 was, anyways. Go back and check those out. It's fun.
Yeah, they are.
If you follow us on social media, they're recently reposted. That's all we got. I think. I know there's so much more out there. This actually kind of went on a bit of a crazy train.
Well, you know, we've
I
been
enjoyed
drinking.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, and gave me a couple to look up. So heck yeah.
But I know you guys have yours, and please feel free to share if you guys want to share some more. If you don't, that's fine. But like the podcast, share the podcast, subscribe to the podcast. You know, those
Be
sort
good
of
to
things.
each other.
Next beer, and then we'll let you guys get out of here. This is a fun one. Another one I was kind of surprised we haven't had on the show. Comes around every year, and it's another one of those ones I think they change up a little bit from saison to saison. This is from Full Sail, another great brewery out of Oregon. This is called Wreck the Halls. You know, like deck, but it's wreck.
Yeah, this is an Imperial IPA. Comes in at 8.5%, 68 IBUs. It's a big boy.
Yeah. And that's pretty much. You don't get much on the can. It's got that green Christmas color. Looks like it's snowing with some mountains on the bottom. So
It's kind of got like an angle to the lettering, so I think that might stand
it
out.
looks like it's gift wrapped.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost. On Untapped, the description reads, a traditional holiday favorite and 4-time gold medal winner. A sublime hybrid of an American-style double IPA and a winter warmer, Wreck the Halls has comforting notes from pale and crystal malts and copious quantities of centennial hops for a bold brew that celebrates the season.
All right.
What do you think?
It's a good one. It's interesting that you don't see a lot of IPAs, but like I said, it's a hybrid because it is. I don't know what the word I'm looking for.
Infusion?
Wintrier than a regular IPA.
Maltier?
Yeah.
It's definitely
Yeah,
maltier.
more of a malted spice, but you still get the hops to it. The hops are definitely there. And at 8.5, it's impossible to kind of hard that, but it's not a hard hitting one. And this is one I took over a few weeks ago when I went to hang out with one of my older brothers who he would love all the super dark stuff we have, but IPA's like, get the fuck out of here. I left one of these for him and I was like, just try it. And then I was actually drinking one and he sent me a picture of him drinking one. He's like, I usually hate IPAs, but this is phenomenal. This is one of the best beers I've had. And it just made me laugh so hard because I was literally drinking the beer at the same time he was. And I was like, look at that.
That's a good memory.
So maybe that makes me a little bit more biased towards this beer. I don't give a fuck. I still think it's delicious. Makes me happy to drink it. 4 all day.
I think this beer is great. I'm going to give it a 4 as well. I think it's, if you're an IPA drinker if you're not an IPA drinker and you want to maybe try and dabble a little bit, you want to see kind of what this is all about without, hating yourself for spending money on like a 6-pack or something. This is definitely one to go pick up. Full Sail, based out of Hood River in Oregon. They are very popular, so you should be able to find this, I don't know.
Pretty
hopefully,
easy to find.
At least around the Northwest, I would think.
Around here. Full Sail kicks ass.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
It's a great double IPA. Yeah.
I agree with everyone. I've told people that if they want to try an IPA, if they don't like IPAs, they should try this particular one, just like Jerry said. Begin first beer or last beer. It's a good finish and it's a good starter.
Yeah.
I love the way it tingles on my lips and on my tongue. I am just going to stay loose tonight, guys. 4.0.
It keeps it solid.
My panties are
Quattro,
dropped.
quattro.
I don't know if that's ever
Quattro.
happened with you.
Oh, that's insane. I love it.
That's also another Brewnomics recommended beer then.
But
that's great.
Yeah, this has been just a phenomenal beer night, though.
Yeah, it has.
All of these have been great. I don't know.
Except for what we well hated.
Yeah, I didn't like the Jubilo, but that was like the only one that I didn't like. Everything else I rated above a 4 or at a 4.
Well, I liked
Fair
it.
enough.
I enjoyed them all. Well, I thought it was a hell of a beer night.
Did you have a favorite, or are they all kind of tie?
What was the one with the tree on the label?
That was the Merry
Oh,
Christmas
the Merry
and Happy
Christmas
New
and
Year.
that's-
Happy
I
New
really
Year from
like that
Anchor.
one.
Yeah,
That one's phenomenal.
that one's really good. I'll probably
That one or this one?
for you.
Yeah, I really like this one a lot, too. At 8.5, this is deceptive. It's dangerous. But at 7.5, that one, it's just that Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. It's just, it fills you with the
feels-
holiday spirit.
It feels a little more debonair, you know.
Sure.
Just a little.
It's a good word.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think for me is that I've had Jubilo a lot and also the Full Sail Brewing, wreck the halls. And so upon liking those beers a lot, I think having something new was really nice, right?
Yeah.
The Ghost Town was great.
I was gonna say, the
That
Ghost
fucking
Town was
tree,
really
yeah,
good,
the
too.
Happy Holidays was amazing.
Yeah. No, that's a standout beer. I really think, and I agree. If I were to say to take, again, any of these over to your Christmas dinner, get that Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Or just, get a sample pack of all of them. But if you're only going to get one, I would say, in my opinion, even what we had last week, we'll see what we have next week or next time we record. I don't know if it'll be next week. No, Christmas is next Saturday. It will not be next
we'll
week.
We'll be drinking with each other, not with the world.
So you guys enjoy that. So I'll try to put this one out maybe a little bit earlier than Thursday so you can have some more time to listen to it before.
Yeah, we got plenty of other holiday episodes out there. Go back and revisit.
Check them all out.
We're going to be having a little break.
Spend the
It'll be
holidays with the Brewnomics. And take some of this beer over to your family and be like, hey, how'd you hear about that? It was Brewnomics. You should listen to them. And then they'll be like, why'd you make me do that?
I was not ready for that at all.
Yeah.
I was not prepared.
But yeah,
But that's okay. That'll be fun too for them.
it really is. But again, be good to each other. Like the podcast. Do all the things we said earlier. Fix says hi. Until next time, happy holidays. I'm Jerry.
Stay curious. I'm William.
I am Paula.
Fix says hi.
Merry
All right.
Christmas, happy holidays,
Yeah.
Kwanzaa.
Sure. So I saw this thing. Because I always cut from here, maybe, but find it interesting when people get upset about like saying Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas. I think we've kind of finally started to lose that.
Yeah.
But I saw this tweet that was really good. It's like the reason I say Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas isn't because I'm against Christmas. I love Christmas, but I understand not everybody does. Between Thanksgiving to January 6th, there are 29 major holidays celebrated throughout the year. Like, this is the biggest holiday of that area or that religion. And do you think I want to spend all the time learning what every single one of those fucking things are? No. So I'm just going to say Happy Holidays. Whatever you say to me, I'll say back. But I'm not going to memorize all you bullshit. And I was
Happy
like,
Chinese New Year.
fair.
You know,
Fair.
that's fair. Not going to memorize all of it. And,
Right. I
list-
don't know what
wait,
day
let me
Kwanzaa
get
is,
out
or
this-
Hanukkah, or Boxing Day, or fucking you try. Yeah, like I said, Chinese.
Let me get this
New
card out
Year.
of my wallet and then read out all of them, and then just like look at you and be like, "Does that one work?
Holidays.
Does that one work? What about this?"
You're just that guy from the
Boxing
Brewnomics,
Day.
like, cha-cha.
Right, just saying your different fucking prayers, going
Yeah.
full Benny. Oh, I love it. So that's the best argument I've ever heard as far as Happy Holidays goes. Is I
think
can't
that's
remember
the
all
whole
this
point.
bullshit.
Yeah, man.
Have fun celebrating whatever, guys.
Indeed.
Yeah. Thank you for everybody who came in on the live cast, or even just watched it post live.
It's like, just don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. Yeah. Thanks for watching,
Anyways.
Vic. You've been kicking ass.
Yeah. Appreciate everybody, all of you. Mwah. Sitting here by myself, talking to myself. That's chaos theory. That's what that is. Yeah, Jurassic Park reference. Not a Christmas movie. Are we out?
Yep.
Cool. I was gonna keep vamping or something, but it's all good.
I mean, you'll just be doing it to yourself.
I'll be doing it to myself.